Tonight, the war in Ukraine nears a turning point as Russian forces surround the battered southeastern city of Mariupol. Russian soldiers and military hardware are pouring into eastern Ukraine and are ramping up its ground assault along the 300-mile-long front line. Now, despite this ground assault coming from three fronts, Russia has not made any significant advances due to a fierce Ukrainian resistance. A senior U.S. defense official telling CBS News that the first of 18 howitzers have arrived in Europe and are en route to Ukraine, where it's badly needed to repel the Russian attack. With global tensions running high, Moscow took the provocative move of test launching a new type of intercontinental ballistic missile that's designed to evade defenses. And in some of the strongest criticism yet from a prominent Russian oligarch, Oleg Tinkov today denounced Moscow's massacre in Ukraine and called for the end of this crazy war. We have a lot of news to get to tonight, and CBS's Chris Livesay will start us off from Kyiv. Good evening, Chris.
Good evening, Nora. Tonight, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is warning of a massive attack in the east that could decide the fate of the nation. But with Russia unveiling a new intercontinental missile, Vladimir Putin is out to prove his reach stretches far beyond Ukraine.
A nuclear-capable missile armed with a blunt message. Vladimir Putin warning Russia's adversaries now have to think twice. The missile doesn't appear to be ready for use, but the timing couldn't be more conspicuous, aimed to strike fear into Western countries like the U.S. for supporting Ukraine against Russia, as its forces lay waste to Ukrainian cities and civilians, nowhere more apocalyptic than Mariupol. Among the dead reported to be a 91-year-old Holocaust survivor who hid from the Nazis in a basement, only to die in a basement 81 years later. Today, another deadline came and went for Mariupol's die-hard defenders to lay down their arms and surrender to these pro-Russian soldiers. But they refused to give up, barricaded inside a steel mill with hundreds of soldiers and civilians. This commander begs the world for help on Facebook. We're maybe facing our final hours. We're outnumbered 10-1. Please take us to safety, he says. Elsewhere in the Donbas region, Ukrainian forces are fighting off heavy attacks as Russia concentrates its invasion on eastern Ukraine. They're trying to surround us, says this Ukrainian soldier. To the north in Kharkiv, the killing has become so routine, the living have become numb. Wherever Russian boots march, they leave behind bodies and booby traps.
Russian soldiers are gone now, but what's so haunting is you don't know what they've left behind. This yellow dot means that it's already been cleared of mines, but that question mark means that this property over here, it could be booby-trapped.
Ukrainian forces tell children what not to play with and risk their lives to defuse the tools of terror. But sometimes, like these 3D miners, they become the victims themselves.
And it's no wonder so many Ukrainians continue to flee the country. The UN reports more than 5 million people have left since the start of the invasion, calling it a staggering number and Europe's worst refugee crisis since World War II. Nora?
Chris Livesay, thank you.